Okay, just a follow-up video on this Pioneer rear view mirror with a dash cam, front dash cam built in and rear camera mounted on the back of the car. This is going to be really hard to film. First thing we're going to do is show you the boot up time. So we're just going to start the car. I don't know how I'm going to film this, but okay, so you have a little button up here. It goes into recording mode immediately, and basically what it will record is what is on the screen, and you've got various modes. I mean, you can see at the moment we've got a front and back. If we touch the button up here, we can turn it to rear view only. Touch again, we've got the front. Touch again, rear. Touch again, and it's split to rear and front, so you can change all of that. We've got various things, microphone recording up here, whether it's charging. We've got the time and the date. You can press the home button at any point and you can set up the microphone, the cameras, the rear view, playback. It's very easy to go into. Front, and we've got a whole load of, and we've got 8 pages of video that we can look at pretty quickly. Hopefully you can see the quality of the image. You can clearly see all of the registration, oops, if that will focus, registration numbers, etc. Very pleased with the camera quality. Let's just go back out of that and go to the front, sorry, the rear camera. So that's that one, and let's just pick one where we've got traffic close up. Here we go. So this is how I've set up the camera. You can point it down. So yeah, again, clearly visible number plates. Very good quality video. I'm sorry about the reflections, this really is a problem. Whilst all this is going on, if you had the 2 screens up or just this playback screen, you can still use the rear view mirror. I can still look at the mirror and focus on the fence behind me or whatever's behind me. And you can delete these, you can lock them. We've got the settings. I'm trying to hold this camera. This is the monitor display timeout, so whenever you, in my case, let's say I want to reverse, I will just touch the screen and it will time out after currently 30 seconds. You can have it turned off, 10 seconds, 30 or 60 seconds, so I find that quite useful. We've got auto off, I've turned that off. Anti-flicker, we've got the bleep sounds. All sorts of options. Format the card, let's go into that because I'm sure, like most things, this is going to enjoy a format from time to time. Formatted, and we are, oh, it already done it. Just click out of that to remove that, and then to exit this, you just touch the camera and you're back to recording. So hopefully you can see the quality of the recordings. It's so hard to the quality of the display. High definition 1080p, very pleased with that. The rubber mount here, it just stretches and goes around your current mirror. You can look straight through it, and it's a slightly tinted screen. Don't know whether you can tell that from this video, probably not, but yeah, hopefully you can still see. I can clearly see the wood fence behind me, but if you focused in you could actually look at the camera. So it's really just a question of either focusing on the screen here or just looking straight through it and focusing on what's out the back, and hopefully that will demonstrate that clearly. So we've got the power at the top, we've got the rear camera plugged in the top, and yeah, that's about it. If you want, you can tilt the rear camera down, and you know, you can see just what you're reversing up to in the ground and the bumper, or in my case I've angled it more out so it will record cars and things. There is a red wire that you can connect to your reversing light, and if you connect that, it will switch into rear view automatically. But there's going to be some problems with modern cars with LED lights with the bus system. That may well cause errors to come up or just not work at all, so I haven't bothered connecting that. I suppose you could connect it to the gearbox reversing switch, where that rear reversing system is controlled, you know, the white lights. Or I suppose you could have a button mounted, you know, down here somewhere that was connected to live, and you just press that and that activates the rear view automatically. But I mean, how hard is it? You hit reverse, touch the screen, and you know, there you go. It's all there. If you want a better view, well, just switch to it and then do your reversing. It's pretty straightforward. As I say, once you've finished reversing, after 30 seconds in my case, that will go back to normal. So, you know, so far that has been really good. I've still got the front recording, so absolutely fine. So just remember, whatever the picture is that's exactly what it's recording. So I do leave it in that equal split, which seems just fine. And you also get quite a nice wide screen view here. So yeah, all good. Hope that helps.